Today I'll be making another classic, and that's the good old onion bhaji. And what I've got is 3 large onions. That's approximately 700 grams in weight. Then I've got half of a teaspoon of salt. I've got 1 tablespoon of ground garam masala. I've got half a tablespoon of cumin seeds, half a tablespoon of turmeric, half a tablespoonful of cumin, and 2 chilies. I'll be using a heaped tablespoon of minced garlic and ginger paste. Then I've got some chopped coriander stalks, half a green pepper thinly sliced, and I've got a tablespoon there of Madras curry powder. That's optional, but I do love that extra flavour. And then I'll be using a cup and a half of ground flour to bring it all together. Right, I'm just chopping this fine onion now. I've chopped up, and you can see I'm just chopping it in nice long ways and chopping it finely. Can you see the chop on that? There we go. So we're just getting that. And I'm adding this to the rest of the onions, and you can see there, that's the 3 large onions. And this is the salt that we said earlier. And I'm just putting the salt into the onions. And I'm going to mix this in. Just give it a good mix. And what that salt's going to do, that's going to draw up the moisture of the onions and open the onions up. And we'll leave that now. Give it a good stir. And we'll leave this for 20 minutes. And what that is, I say, it'll open up all the onions, the pores, draw out the moisture, and then we're ready then to add the spices. So we'll leave this now settle for about 20 minutes. Right, here's the onions now, and I've left them for 20 minutes, and you can see there's a sheen on the onions, and what's happened, it's drawn out the moisture. And you can see there's a bit of moisture at the bottom, and that's exactly what we're looking for. Right, now that's ready now to add the rest of the ingredients. So, we've got the chilli, which I've chopped. I'm putting 2 chilies in, I should say. So they've gone in. And then we've got the rest of the spices. So we've got the garam masala going in with the cumin seeds. We've got the turmeric and the cumin. And that's ground turmeric and ground cumin. That's all gone in, lovely. This is the minced garlic and ginger paste. And like I said to you, I want a nice big, again it's what I prefer, but I'm having a nice big heaped tablespoonful. There. And last but not least, we've got the chopped green pepper, the coriander stalks, and like I explained earlier, this is optional, but this is an extra spoonful of Madras curry powder, and that's all gone in. I'll give all this a really good mix now. Right, this is all mixed well, as you can see now, everything's come together. And what I'm going to do now is start adding the flour. And an important thing to remember when adding ground flour is to sieve it in. Because what you do is you don't want any lumps in there. So we're just giving that a start to sieve it. Nice and tidy. And I'll bring the other cup in. And we'll sieve all this flour now, will be not sieve, and then stir it all into the mix. Okay, now we've got all the mixture, you can see it all here, it's all mixed together. And I'm just testing the oil now to see if what it's like. I've had it on for about 5 minutes, and I've just dropped an onion in. You can see that bubbling away, and when that rises to the top, which it has, or it's just about to, that's about ready. So now we're going to start making our bhajis. So we're looking around about this size, just a nice shape, and I don't want it too tight. And what I want it so the onions are actually cooking and go crisp on the outside. So we're going to drop just about 4 at a time. That's all we're looking at. And be very careful with this, because this is really hot, this oil. It might need just a touch to turn down. Right, the bhajis are now cooked, and what I've done, I cooked them on a moderate heat, and what we've done, we've crisped up the outside, and because they're moderate, all the inside is cooked. What you don't want to do is cook them on too high, and what you'll end up by doing is you'll cook the outside, or you'll burn the outside, and the inside won't be cooked. So they're now completely, just shake off the fat, and we'll put them onto kitchen paper, and drain those, and then they'll be ready to plate up. Right, the bhajis are now cooked, so I've just made a quick salad just for the bhajis to go on. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to make just a mint and yogurt dip just to go with it. And this is pretty straightforward. All I've got is some Greek yogurt, and I'm just adding some mint sauce to the Greek yogurt. That's about all you need. Just mix this together. Great. There's our mint dip. I love mango chutney with onion bhajis, so that's just another preference of mine. But I haven't made it obviously, but I've just added that to the dish. And I've just got the bhajis are cooked, so I'm popping the bhajis on. And there we have it, onion bhajis with salad with a mint and yogurt dip and an additional mango chutney.